Imagine a world where every word ever written, every picture ever painted, and every film ever shot could be viewed instantly in your home via an information superhighway.
Welcome back. Atari Karts on the Atari Jaguar. That's Jaguar, not Jaguar. Jaguar. Yeah, I don't get that. But it is another alleged gameplay video, and it's, I suppose it's emulation. This is on the Atari 50th anniversary, whatever it's called, collection on the Xbox. If you're into your compilations, retro compilations, this is one of the best. I just went through the entire timeline, the entire history of Atari. Brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff. Give it a go if that's your kind of thing. But yes, where to begin? How can I say it? It's pretty shit. It's okay. It's an okay Mario Kart clone, but it's uninspired. I don't care for any of the characters. I'm not quite sure if there's a weapon system or how to use it. As you can see, it's not doing anything spectacularly different that a 16-bit machine couldn't do, like the SNES. Even a game like Street Racer on the SNES was a superior game, in my opinion. And I don't understand over the last few years, the recent surge in, the recent increase in interest and price of the Jaguar, especially the console itself, and to some extent the games. Don't really get it. Don't really get that. Get the record straight. There's no greater Atari fanboy than me. Yeah, so when the Jaguar was being launched, I was all over that. I watched it very carefully. It's the way it was distributed was very poor. Availability just wasn't there. So, the internet wasn't a thing then. So I think I could see that, it was going to be a disaster after a few months. So I waited. And I think I got my Jaguar for, I'm not winding you up, I think it was £24.99 in Toys R Us. Yeah. And I got a bunch of games. I was selling off the games for £1.99. And what's interesting about that moment is you could also still buy the Atari 2600 Junior. Can you believe that? And 2600 games. Weird. Yeah, that used to be a little weird section in Toys R Us. But I sold the Jaguar a couple of years ago. Had to get rid of it. I did a video of it a few years back. See, this is what I mean about the collision detection. It's just, I just don't get on with it. I don't get on with it. I think the play field is slightly deeper, slightly more movement, less compressed than, say, Mario Kart. I think it's got that going for it, but not much else. Yeah, so, yeah, I did a video on the Jag, and the kind of, just everything, the fit and finish of the console, just compared to a SNES, it's just, everything was just subpar. I mean, 64-bit my arse, let's face it. 32-bit, yeah, I suppose so. And the two standout games for me were, I think it was Tempest. Was it Tempest 2000? I loved that. Absolutely loved that. And equally, the version on the PS1 was fantastic. Obviously, the PS1 version was miles better. I remember the PS1 version adding loads of translucent effects, particle effects, fantastic stuff. And also Alien vs Predator. That was one of my favourites. Not good though, is it, when you can only recall a couple of games. And the only other good games on there, you know, were already available on other systems, were just bog standard ports. And why would you bother playing something ported over to try to experience that game on an awful controller? Terrible. It wasn't the first time that Atari had tried a numerical pad. They had one of those all the way back on the 2600. But that made sense because it supplemented the joystick. You used to put that in port 2. But guys, there you go. Take care. Bye bye.